Sweatin to Nuno Bettencourt and Gross. This is actually a concept created by another CVT student, Jason, and Sarah had me do an extreme CVT guitar lesson, and then wanted some riffs to help her along with Nuno's style, since he's so difficult, and he is. As I was doing this, Sarah, this is flat tuning, by the way. Obviously, I took some riffs that's out of Rest in Peace. Some of them got a little complex, and then I thought, you know what? You want stuff that's going to help you achieve that. So you have a few more advanced ones, and then I think I dialed it back, but I'll explain, you know, as we move along. So Rest in Peace at 18 seconds in, it's basically the start of the song. Open string 6, and then string mutes down up. He's using the neck pickup. And then 12 hammer 14 on the D, 12 12 on the G, 14 12 D. So that gives you 14 on the A, slide to 12, pull to 10. So palm mute 12 14 A, 12 D, down up, open E, down up, and then down up on the mutes. So then you start it over. But this time go, after the whole slide sequence, go 12, 14, 10, 10A, half step bend. So it's, alright, so it's a different ending than the last one. So open E, then we start the first one over again with one open E on the end. Okay, then this phrase, 12 hammer 14 on the D, 12 on the G, down up, 14 12 D, down up. So we have 14 G, bend. You stop at the whole step and then hit 12 G. So it's, you can bend down or up because it's on string 3. You got room to achieve that whole step either way. But Sarah, the key is slow really with this. We're dealing with Nuno. He's an advanced player, so you know, even if you're practicing, and then add 2 notes. Add 1 note. Then the 12 G. Okay, 14 palm muted on the D string twice. Sounds like 2 downs. And the 12th fret bar D and B slide. Okay, then 12 hammer 14 D. And this time it's a double stop. Bar the 12th fret G and B, down up. 14 12 D. 14 A, slide to 12, pull to 10. Palm mute 12 14 A. Down up 12 D, down hammer to 14. It's gonna change right here. So think of that as your 4th one, because the outro ending is different than all the others. Subgroup that. Okay, then after that, 12 G. Nuno likes that 6-note pentatonic, and he plays it lightning fast. 14 hammer 15 G, 12 B up. That gives you, oops, down up down 15 14 12 G. That gives you, see what I mean by the subgrouping? So critical in this. Top of page 3. This one's killer. On the B string, I'm going to lay 3 fingers down. We're going to go 14, pick, pull to 12, 11, 12, pull to 11, to 14 G. And you could decide what finger you want on the 14 G. You may want to end up with your 3rd. 14 12 G, 14 D, and that's down and down. So, but you go ahead and do that. Third and first finger's feeling good for me. Try them both, but 14 pull 12 G, 14 12 D down up, 14 pull 12, 14 A down, 12 D up, vibrato. So that ending is the whole phrase, moderate tempo. It's a killer, just killer riff. So I'm using a different finger. And that's it for that one. Number 2, I took this off a groove that I heard someone playing. Actually, it was Andy James, who's a phenomenal player. I took kind of the groove concept and changed it. It's not what he was doing. But Nuno is really a lot about groove and his rhythm, so it's going to start with that. We're going to use octaves, 5A muted D, 7G. We're going to go to 7-9 or 7 mute 9, up down. So it's down, up, down. Make sure you're muting string 6. Upstroke string mutes. Don't have to be all 6. Just get a good solid 3 or 4 strings or whatever you're feeling there. A lot open to interpretation on feel there. Okay. Any funk player learns the 9 chord. This is a F9. Middle 8A, index 7D, third finger bar the 8th fret on the last 3 strings. We're going to strum the F9, slide it a half step back to E9, and then go down up. We're not used to those chords there. I know we've done some abstract stuff, so we may have used the 9 chord, but make sure you hear all those notes. So we have, and then the riff that I put in here, something you know would do. A gliss pinch harmonic, 14D, slide to 11, palm mute 12D down up, 12G, palm mute down up, same thing on 14. So we have 14 on the B, down up, and then 15B pinch, whammy vibrato. It's hard to get pinches on that string, but cool, huh? And I'll take my index just when I'm whammying to avoid other string noise, just kind of lay it across the other strings. Put 2 grooves in this. I go back to the same octave thing, but I reverse the chords. I go, the chords are going to go from lower to higher. In this case, E flat 9 sliding to E9. So like I said, everything else is the same. We'll go from the A string down, 6 5 6 6 6. Had to do that. Alright. You've seen me do that before, sir. 6 6 6. Slide that up a half step and then strum down up. So we have. Now we have another one. I'm just thinking Nuno when I wrote this. They'll do some note choices that are just not the norm for players. 5 hammer 7 on the A, 6D hammer 7 pull 6 to 7A down, up 4D pull off to open, 5A up, 7E down, 4E up. So you have you can throw pinch harmonics wherever you want, but And then a play off of that rhythmically. The lesson I was listening to, I heard like so this riff kind of went over it. But just think of, you know, I really want you to be thinking pattern-wise here. Use your neck pickup a lot on all these to see what you prefer. But this is once you get it on 2 strings, it's the same. And there's more to it as well, but think of it as a 4 pattern. You're going to go 17 high E, pull off to 12, start with a downstroke, and then down up 15, 12 B. And maybe follow the fingering I put. I think it works the best. It's you know, getting the pinky and the third involved. And then do the same thing, but we're going to start on 15 high E. So Zach Wild does those a lot. Right? Or he'll pick them. So is Randy Rhoads. But we're going pick, pull, pick, pick. And the next one, 14, pull, 12 E, 15, 12 B, down, up. So there's our third grouping of 4s. Now I'm going to do the same thing, but start on 17B, pulling to 12. 15, 12 G, down, up. 15 on the B this time, everything else the same. 14 on the B, everything else the same. So if you get those strings 1 and 2, you'll have strings 2 and 3. Okay? Take your time with them. It's the riff that matters, right? The speed comes later. These sound cool no matter what speed you're doing them. And then we'll end it with we're going to end it with 16 pull 12 on the G, 15 12 D, 14 G vibrato. So it's probably one of the harder ones. So right around that point I started thinking I may want to go a little simpler with some of these, or maybe through this next one, number 3. It's in E minor. We're going to go 9 slide to 12 on the B, on the D, hammer to 14, up 12 G, 14 D, pull off to 12, 14 G, pull to 12. That gives you to 14 D. Okay. 12 hammer 14 G, 12 hammer 15 B, to 14 G. That's this. 12 hammer 15 B, 12 E, 15 pull 12 B, 15 pull 12 E, 15 12 B E, down, up, 15 pull 12 B. So there's a concept in here I want you to get as well, and it would be starting from this 15 pull to 12 right there, because we're going to do the same thing but start on 16 on the high E, keep everything else the same. So Nuno plays a lot like that. He'll change one note in something. And then 17, we're going to move it again. Same thing, pull to 12 to 15 12 B E, down, up. But something changes now. Now we're going to go 17 pull 12 twice on the E, down, up 15 12 B, down 15 B, pull to 12. So that phrase, it's important to memorize. Here's why. Because we're going to repeat it on the 16th fret E. So see what I'm doing? So we're just backing it up a half step to 16. on the high E. 2 times. And then it's double dotted around that. You can repeat it from 17. Back a half step to 16 high E. So the whole concept from the double dots. Two times. Okay. Okay, from there, here's where I realized I better go a little simpler since we're dealing with Nuno. One of the first finger exercises that I learned, and it's not chromatics, it's skipping a fret. And once you get the 8-note concept, we're going to apply it to each string. I only wrote it on 2 strings, and here's what it is. I started on high E. We can start on whatever string we want. For now, down pick it till you memorize it. It's an 8-note pattern, but I've been teaching this for many years, and some people get it quick, but most people don't. Open 2-1 with finger 2-1, 3-2, 4-3-2. So, and then once you're ready, you can alternate pick that. Do the same thing on the B, and just work your way up. Really will work on being able to pull out whatever finger you need to, and when you're playing Nuno stuff, that's very critical. One other thing I did with this is I like to move it chromatically. In other words, say I'm playing it on the low E, I'll even add palm beating sometimes, you know, like, just because.